As a human being, I'm carrying a lot of stories of these children. So a lot of these stories are tear-jerking, stressful, even if inspiring stories. So it's kind of this energy that gets filled into me, but I'm in the work setting where it's like, okay, the deadlines.
In any workplace, but especially our work, it can be really easy to be stressed and thinking about a million different things. And so when you go to have conversations with volunteers or students or donors or board members, you can kind of sometimes be all over the place. So I think the more balanced and composed you can be in those meetings, and maybe be able to bounce back from a moment of stress or a moment of kind of disruption, the better off everybody involved with the organization will be.
Like the juggling of when to put on the hat that gets the task done versus when you can take it off and allow yourself to be human and feel the stories that are still being channeled through your system all the time.
I think one thing that I am interested in learning more and getting better at is working with the people that I supervise and that I get the opportunity to work with, because I feel like it's work. In our meetings, time is so valuable, and we want to talk about strategy and all that. And then I'm also so fascinated and interested by everybody's personal lives and what's fueling them, and if they're having a bad day or going through a hard time, how to support them, but without, there's kind of sometimes boundaries at work. And so I don't know if there's a way to be there to support each other emotionally without going too far down that road. So it's something that I struggle with sometimes, what's the right balance and how can I really be available to my coworkers?
One of the ways that we've started to talk about that is we did this theory of change process last year to define what is the impact that we're having on the families that we serve. And the very, very top of the pyramid was improving the social and emotional well-being of these families, of the kids, of the parents, etc. And so we're in the process of sort of defining our internal culture among our staff, and we've already decided that that's going to be the number one thing as a staff, that we want to make sure that we're always mindful of our own social and emotional well-being. And so this came along, I think I mentioned, this came along and the timing was so perfect in that we want to become more and more, it kind of plays into all of these things that we're talking about, but become more and more conscientious of tools where we can be aware of our staff's individually as a team, social and emotional well-being, to kind of exude that out to the folks that we serve.